In today's documentary, we are going to show you how planet Earth will look like when humans reach the inevitable point of extinction. No single person will be left on the planet to look after the built-up world that we created over the decennia. Finally, nature has got its rule back, and it's devouring the last remains of the species that we called the humans. But this story is not only about humans leaving Earth. It's about an Italian family who met their unfortunate end in the year 1997. This story is dedicated to the Italian Murati family. A family with history dating back over 300 years. They found their origins in the Italian viticulture. Very popular for the time, and they persisted with it over all these generations. Throughout the years they became quite famous for their wines that they produced, and they were very well known in the region for it. Today we will take you through their house and show you the artifacts that they left behind over the centuries that they lived in this place.
Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Lesley. Today I'm going to take you on another epic adventure around an abandoned house. I'm going to tell you a story of the Murati family that have been abandoned and left since 1997, and their house has completely collapsed, as you can see from the room that I'm standing in front here. I'm going to take you on a tour throughout their house because all their memories have been left behind, and it's fascinating to see, and I need to document this for the people that once lived here. Let's go together on this epic adventure throughout a house in Italy. 1997, that was the date that these people left this place, abandoned this place, without a reason. We can't find the reason behind it, and everything was left behind in that day. The room you're looking at here used to be the master bedroom, and that we can recognize from the springs that are here. This was the bed frame, the mattress, that's now on the floor. You can see here, these are the legs from some nightstands. And up there, in the corner, you can even see the ventilator left behind. Wow. This is just crazy. Totally crazy. Already, we're gonna start to see some memories in this place. First off, we see the young boy from the Murati family that used to live here. Look at him smiling. This is in the backyard of this mansion. And another woman on the wall. That's a drawing, not a picture. This little fluffy couch that I just sat in. Wow, it was lovely to sit in. It's crazy how a place after 20 years collapses like this. We're gonna wander throughout this house together and see the memories of these people that are left behind. But before I go through this house, I want you to just have a thought while watching this. Think about what's left of you after you pass away, after you leave planet Earth. It's actually not a lot. And I have a theory about after 100 years, nobody will even remember you if you're a normal person. And that's why I want to give these, that's why I make these videos. I want to give these people memories on my channel. I want them to be remembered in the future. And I want them to give their lives and their stories a voice. And that's why I love to go through these abandoned houses and see what the stories are and tell them to you guys. These people will be remembered in the future. People will watch them and think and know who these people were. And I think that's very nice. And I hope somebody does that with my life and my abandoned house when I pass away. Let's now go through this house and show you what's left behind in it. We first come into what used to be, I believe, a bedroom, but it has completely collapsed. Everything is in the basement right now. And here, at the end of it, we have a fireplace with a picture of somebody who used to live here. I'm not gonna go too far because it's pretty dangerous in this room. Underneath we have a beautiful Italian fireplace made with a marble top and everything. And in here we can see in the back a curtain that used to hang at the top floor somewhere, and a chandelier presenting this room in the middle. Oh, I just noticed. Down there we have a wine barrel, a wooden wine barrel. These people used to be local producers of wine. That's something lots of farmers back in the day did. We can already see some memories in this place. This young lady that used to live here, probably, she was part of the family. And this might be her last picture that's out here, her last memory before she completely vanishes from Earth. Look at the decay in this place. Spider webs over the last 23 years. And back there we have some more pictures, some children, but I can't go closer. That's just too dangerous. This room just keeps amazing me how places deteriorate over time. And here we come into their dining area, I assume. With, yeah, dining area or kitchen area. This might be the small dining area, and there used to be a table here in the middle. Look at this old school wooden stove here in the corner. I just adore pieces like that. This is how the people used to cook back in the day. That's my light, I'm gonna take that. But we have some pictures up here from a woman holding a lion. Wow. And this little device, this here, is very Italian. I only see this in Italy. This is a reservoir for water. And here you could cook pasta inside. Because Italian people eat lots and lots of pasta. They have a special device on their stove to cook pasta in. This document is from 1898. It's an arts and science document, Gaspa stamp. We have more pictures on here as well. See this group photo of all these men? Wonderful to see all these documents and papers from the former times, from the 1800s, left behind in here. Wow. Got a wine bottle up here. And a depiction of an old Italian town. You can see people with horses crossing the water that is completely frozen. This used to be the fireplace, and you can open these up, these shutters, as you could say, and then reveals a big fireplace. The last ashes from 23 years ago. And the smell of the wood burn is still in here. You can see this fireplace is from 1902. So this place is at least more than 120 years old. Seeing from the papers and the documents that are in here. We have a nice couch here, upholstered. And I think this is an accountancy book. Oh yes, look at that. That's all the wine that these people sold. It's all written down in here. Every single transaction they ever did. And these transactions are from pre-war time, 1934. And you almost don't notice it, but just behind the couch, this is the kitchen area. You can see the sink and the dishes left behind in here. This is where these people cooked and made food. Cut up the vegetables to make the pasta. Nature is slowly taking it back, making it her own again. An old school vacuum cleaner. Look at this machine. This is ancient as time. Oh, this cabinet as well. Here to the side. You can see this picture of these two young boys sitting at the beach, probably somewhere in Italy. A religious depiction. Let's see what's in this cabinet. Some lids for the pots and pans. We got more pictures. I always love to see pictures. At the beach, holding the children, the mother with the child. Wonderful room. I always in Italy look at the ceilings, but this one doesn't have some nice designs on them. But normally you would see incredible designs on the ceilings of abandoned places. Excuse me, this was the dining room of the place. This is where these people had dinner together, where stories were told, and where laughter was plenty. And over here, we do see some amazing designs to the side of lions and vases back in the day. In the corner of this room, we have this iron stove. A wonderful piece. It would run on coal, and for some sort of weird reason, there is a puppet inside. A doll, a children's doll. It's made in Milano. That's actually not that far from here. Not gonna say the exact location, of course. Oh, and look at this thermostat behind it. This looks like it once was an entrance door to the place, but now has been completely covered by our lovely friends and animals, spiders and their webs. In the middle of the room, we have this fireplace. I love the curtain above it. So Italian. It also got some sort of a painting inside of there. Or as a heat screen for the fireplace, that's also a possibility. In the middle of this room, we have a table with some chairs. And to the side of it, we got these upholstery chairs. They look amazing. Blue upholstery. And if you look closely, you can even see some design on there. This is like the flower design. And here on the seat rest as well. And I just saw this heater here in the corner, but it has like a little opening, and you can put something in there. I have been thinking for some time, what would this be used for? But I think the solution is feet warmers for the bedroom. That's the only thing I can think of. If anybody knows why this cavity is in this heater, just let me know in the comment section, because I'm really curious what it used to be used for. Let's close it. Whoa, that's pretty harsh. Let's close it up and let's go further through this place. Got a little cabinet up here. Some amazing design on there. Look up here, 2 dragons. Some flower design on the side. And this they used as a little broom to clean the place. They just made it themselves. Very easy and very functional. Aroma. Another cabinet to the side. Just have a look how small these doorways were. I'm not that big, I'm 170, so I'm not an average guy, and I can barely fit underneath this doorway. It's crazy, right? And here we enter into their dining area. Another dining area. Lots of dining areas. You see the Italian people that care lots about their food and the family time. And I really adore that. And this place is decay rapidly. We got some sofas here in the corner. Beautiful upholstered sofas. Also have a look at the wall. If I touch it, it even moves and crumbles up. Curtains above the windows. Wonderful. And then a dining table in the middle. The chandelier hanging above it. You can see these were the last dishes of the people that once used to live here. The Murati family. 2 same chairs, these are chair foam, not sofa, to the side here. And then we have these cabinets holding the important plates. These plates were only taken out at family occasions and important events like births and weddings and stuff like that. And you would also always get like plates as presents, and people would have like hundreds of sets of plates throughout their house. You see it a lot in castles. They have so many sets of plates and dishes. I love the curtains where they cover the fireplaces with. And this used to be the owner, the man of the family, the granddad of the children. Wow. The Italian people, they were very, very religious back in the day. We have like a Bible over here. Of course, lots of bottles of wine. If you are a wine producer, that's very important. A woman holding her child in this picture. Wow, I love the green windows in this cabinet. Tinted windows. This was just the downstairs. I'm now gonna take you upstairs and show you what's even more to see in this place. And there's also the basement where the wine was produced. You can see the smoke coming from the wood over here because the sun is now shining on it, and yesterday it rained. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to go into the basement first, but that's a difficult endeavor because I have to cross this over here. Wow. And this takes me into another room. I have to be very, very careful not to hit my head on anything. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. And this takes me into the entrance hall of some sort, because you can see this coat hanger over here. An old school piece of furniture with the coat hanger. And underneath here, behind this railing, you would put the umbrellas. But I don't see where the front door used to be, or it might have been behind this pile of rubble. That's also a possibility. Just crazy. What's this room? I don't know. It might have been a bathroom or a side kitchen, because we can also see a fireplace in here. Oh yeah, I can see another wood stove underneath here and some plates left behind. And this takes us into the basement, where the wine was cured. I always love to go into basements. They hold lots of history. Oh my God. You can see it has been raining yesterday and the basement is completely flooded. Just have a look at that. But in here, all the wine would be cured and stored in these barrels to the side and over here. This is a little ancient. Have to be a bit careful. In this cabinet over here, you can see some bottles left behind, being taken over by spiders. And down here as well. Ah, and this is the room we just saw from the upstairs floor, with the barrel underneath. They actually just produce a small volume of wine, as you can see. It's not that big. And over here, we've got another part of the wine cellar itself. Wow. It's now time to stroll upstairs and go deeper into the memories of where the people slept, the most private part of their house. This staircase, look at all the rubble on it, coming from up here. It's just crazy. I can see above the doorway, there are some pictures left behind. Let me just have a look at that. Ah, this is the same man as we saw in the dining area. Him in 3 different positions, laughing. He seems like a very joyful man. I have to be careful. I'm walking over the rubble here. Upstairs here, there's a coat hanger left behind, completely covered with spider webs. And this coat hanger is literally holding up the building, as you can see. That's just crazy. I give it a few more years and other parts of this place are gonna collapse, or it will totally collapse, and all the memories that are in here will be lost. Some nice designs around the corner of this upstairs hallway. And this takes us into another bedroom. Whoa. Oh my God. No way. This seems like it used to be the master bedroom. This is the bedroom. We were just downstairs in the other bedroom, and that one collapsed. And this is the bedroom upstairs. Look at these bed frames. Aren't they just wonderful? That's so typical Italian. Beautiful design bed frames. And the nightstand on that side is in the same style as the bed frame. Still made, as you can see. Just wonderful. A chair here in the corner to put on your clothes in the morning. What's this little device next to it? A little piece. Looks like something to put your shoes on like that, I think. I'm not sure. Ah, this is a device to clean your shoes. So you put your shoes on like that, and then you could clean them with the brushes in here. We're figuring stuff out. That's so lovely to do, in my opinion. And over here, we've got the vanity of the woman that slept in this place. What a wonderful piece of furniture. You can see some drawers in here. They're all empty, unfortunately. Wow. And over here on the nightstand, we have the picture of the boy that we saw coming back in the beginning of the video. Let's go further now. Again, the overview from up here of the collapsed rooms. And leading us to another part of the building. This used to be a bedroom, but is now completely empty and not worth filming. As you can see, oh, excuse me, there's only one thing in here that I want to see. That's this calendar. And that one dates back from 1967. Wow. 1967. That's the day my mother was born. That's the last time this room was used. This is truly an ancient time capsule. Some chairs here in the hallway. I left this one in front of me here. This upholstered one. And this leads us to another door. Oh, be careful in here, Lesley. Oh, we enter into another bedroom. Oh, and this is a very, very wonderful one. Turn up the light a little bit so you can see it better. And what do we have to discover in here? First off, this ceiling is designed with this woodwork. And I think these are very small beds. This might have been the children's bedroom. See a little doll here to the side. Children's doll. Somebody in this place was a real artist, because the pictures that we saw and the drawings, they're all made by one person. They are the same style, like this one and the one downstairs we saw. So somebody in this place had some real talent. Oh, look over here on the wall. A vault. And I would normally cover that with a painting here, so you couldn't see that there was a vault behind. It's made in Bergamo, Milano. These people were actually pretty rich. You can see it from the furniture and everything they had in this place. For example, this beautiful sofa that's down here. Look at the upholstery on it and the design on it. It's very expensive piece of furniture from back in the day. And these curtains, for example, as well. They are just wonderful. Oh, a vanity completely covered with pictures of the people. Here the mother just gave birth to a new child. And here we can see the child when it was back home, ready for the diaper to be changed. Another picture of that same child. Wow. Memories, 1969. The child of this place called Danielle. Oh, just born child. Here's the name of Daniela. Oh, it's a girl. It was a girl. Apollo is the other child. Oh my God. True memories. Another curtain to this side of the room. And this piece of furniture was to look at the clothing you wore. It's not like a vanity, but you could check out your clothing in the morning and see if it was all neat and spotless to start your day. 2 still-made beds in the middle of the room. And as I said, they were probably for the children, because these are pretty small beds actually. They're very narrow. Wonderful. And this is another one of those drawings that I was talking about. That person was very talented. They're all the same style. And the signature on here is also the same. Up here we got 2 more children. And then over here we got a few more rooms. In this place, this one's nothing. Lots of furniture left behind here. This one's also nothing in my opinion. Not really worth going through. We have one last room up here. And that looks like a little bit of a bathroom. Yeah, this used to be a bathroom. But also not worth going through. Maybe we can get another look of that collapsed room. Oh, I just pushed open these little shutters, and this brought me onto the balcony itself. The balcony of the people. Wow, as you can see, it was a beautifully designed balcony. And I could sit outside here. They would have some tables to sit in the sun together with the family. Drink some of their own made wine. And over here, this part of the farm was for the wine production itself. But unfortunately, there's no way to get there. There are no windows leading to that place. I already checked it out, and it's completely overgrown. Wow. And with that all being said, and with that history document and these people given a place on my channel, I want to thank you all for watching this week's video. If you liked it, please like the video, comment on there if you have any questions or want to say something about the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. There's also a link in the description for Patreon. There you can help me out with exploring these places around the world. I'm just still a student, and it's very expensive for me to travel everywhere. But with your help, I can do it. So go down there, click on that link, and give me a little support. With it all being said, I want to thank you all and see you next week in another epic adventure. Bye bye. I love you very much.